shake it up again, the shots, take it smooth, let it pop, bounce it back, booty drop, bass drop, start you rock, shake it up again, the shots, make it smooth, let it pop, bounce it back, booty drop.
Sub low, dance slow, watch it flow on the floor. Ride the wave, music crave, beat so tight, vibe feels right. Sub low, dance slow, watch it flow on the floor. Ride the wave, music crave, beat so tight, vibe feels right.
Bass drop, start you rock, shake it up again, the shots, make it smooth, let it pop, bounce it back, booty drop. Bass drop, start you rock, shake it up again, the shots, make it smooth, let it pop, bounce it back, booty drop.
Flow, give me more, keep it stomping, bass is pumping, let it pound, feel the ground, body shaking all around. Check the flow, give me more, keep it stomping, bass is pumping, let it pound, feel the ground, body shaking all around.
Bass drop, start you rock, shake it up again, the shots, make it smooth, let it pop, bounce it back, booty drop. Bass drop, start you rock, shake it up again, the shots, make it smooth, let it pop. Booty drop, ground turn around, music pop and killer sound, limit drop, soda pop, on the move, bass drop, take a shot, hit the spot, hit the ground, turn around, music pop and killer sounds, make it smooth, let it pop, hit the ground, turn around, music pop and killer sound, limit drop, soda pop, on the move, bass drop, take a shot, hit the spot, hit the ground, turn around, music pop and killer sounds, make it smooth, let it pop. Bass drop, start you rock, shake it up again, the shots, make it smooth, let it pop, bounce it back, booty drop. Bass drop, start you rock, shake it up again, the shots, make it smooth, let it pop, bounce it back, booty drop.
Bass drop, starting rock, shake it up like any shots. Ride the wave, music crave, it's so tight, vibe feels right. Sub low, dance slow, watch it flow on the floor. Ride the wave, music crave, beat so tight, vibe feels right.
Bass drop, start you rock, shake it up again, the shots, make it smooth, let it pop, bounce it back, booty drop. Bass drop, start you rock, shake it up again, the shots, make it smooth, let it pop, bounce it back, booty drop.
Flow, give me more, keep it stomping, bass is pumping, let it pound, feel the ground, body shaking all around. Check the flow, give me more, keep it stomping, bass is pumping, let it pound, feel the ground, body shaking all around.
Bass drop, start you rock, shake it up again, the shots, make it smooth, let it pop, bounce it back, booty drop. Bass drop, start you rock, shake it up again, the shots, make it smooth, let it pop, bounce it back, booty drop.
Flow, give me more, keep it stomping, bass is pumping, let it pound, feel the ground, body shaking all around. Check the flow, give me more, keep it stomping, bass is pumping, let it pound, feel the ground, body shaking all around.
Bass drop, start you rock, shake it up again, the shots, make it smooth, let it pop, bounce it back, booty drop. Bass drop, start you rock, shake it up again, the shots, make it smooth, let it pop, bounce it back, booty drop. Shake the flow, give me more, people stopping, bass slow.
Water's getting there. I don't drink anymore. Everybody still thinks I do. But listen, I'm not bad. They think they have no idea what they're really talking
You guys
about.
were all up his ass in his ball sack.
That's a witch
when he
sitting.
thought he
Well,
was right.
listen, she's a big girl. First of all, I'm going to tell you, she is. The way she's a big girl.
Slide over. Get your ass out of the camera.
I do. She's a big girl.
All I gotta do, honey, is sit on you. Game the fuck over. Yes, I'm proud that I'm a big bitch. At least you can keep me warm and I want him, motherfucker.
Move. The way she's a big girl.
Slide over. Get your ass out of the camera.
I do. She's a big girl.
Get out. All I gotta do, honey, is sit on you. Game the fuck over. Yes, I'm proud that I'm a big bitch. At least you can keep me warm and I want him, motherfucker. Water's getting there.
I don't drink anymore. Everybody still thinks I do. But listen, I'm not bad. They think they have no idea what they're really talking
You guys
about.
were all up his ass in his ball sack.
That's a witch
when he
sitting.
thought he
Well,
was right.
listen, she's a big girl. First of all, I'm going to tell you, she is. The way she's a big girl.
Slide over. Get your ass out of the camera.
I do. She's a big girl.
Get out. All I gotta do, honey, is sit on you. Game the fuck over. Yes, I'm proud that I'm a big bitch. At least you can keep me warm in the winter, motherfucker.
Move. The white girl's a big girl.
Slide over. Get your ass out of this way. In the camera.
I do. She's a big girl.
Get out. All I gotta do, honey, is sit on you. Game the fuck over. Yes, I'm proud that I'm a big bitch. At least you can keep me warm in the winter, motherfucker.
One, you don't know me, you don't know the whole fucking story. So before you judge a book by its cover, read both fucking sets, okay? Because you don't know me, just like I don't know you. I can give two fucks about you, just like if I give two fucks about me. But everybody wants to go on there and protect Haley.
I told Andrew you called him smart.
Okay?
I told Andrew you called him smart.
You have to see the whole picture. You just can't see Haley's side. Okay? Haley, bringing your mama up on panel the other night, woo! It fucking scared me. I'm so fucking scared. Okay? It's funny how you motherfuckers bring up all these opposites.
What in the fucking hell has YouTube come to? What is Andrew doing? Why does he bring these chaos makers, havoc makers to YouTube? Does somebody want to explain that to me? This is what we're dealing with. Haley sending naked pictures to Boober and his wife. They're threatening to put it on Pornhub. I go over and ask, why are you guys so mean? I get threatened with, I'll beat your ass and all kinds of crazy shit. And then I get threatened to be sat on. Proudly. That's Andrew's wife. She wants to fucking sit on me. So this is what we're reacting to tonight.
Totally different fucking people to fight your fucking battles. Who's standing behind me? Myself. Okay? Myself. I'm the one that sticks up for me. Unlike I don't drink anymore. Everybody still thinks I do. Listen, I'm not bad. They think they have no idea what they're really talking
You guys were all up his ass in his ball sack.
That the witch
When he
is sitting.
thought he
Well,
was right.
listen, she's a big girl. First of all, I'm going to tell you, she is. Boober. The white girl's a big girl.
Slide over. Get your ass out of this way. In the camera.
I do. She's a big girl.
Get out. All I gotta do, honey, is sit on you. Game the fuck over. Yes, I'm proud that I'm a big bitch. At least you can keep me warm in the winter, motherfucker.
Move. The white girl's a big girl.
Slide over. Get your ass out of this way. In the camera.
I do. She's a big girl.
Get out. All I gotta do, honey, is sit on you. Game the fuck over. Yes, I'm proud that I'm a big bitch. At least you can keep me warm in the winter, motherfucker.
Like all you other motherfucking pussies. Okay? If you have something to say to me, you fucking say it to me. Don't say it to anybody else. Because if I have a fucking problem with you, kind of like
This guy needs to be kicked off fucking YouTube. I don't know what this man is doing, but he's out here threatening all the women. Andrew's girlfriend, wife, whatever the fuck she is now threatening people. This shit is uncalled for. And you guys are embarrassing yourselves.
Because there's a lot.
this. Janine! Okay? And fucking Cunt King. Okay? Because the sad thing about it is,
What you should do.
What low self-esteem, Paula. I'm not the kind of girl that would pull out anybody being fat. Never. I'm fat. I'm not exactly your skinny mini, okay? I did lose like 100 pounds in the last 6, 7 months. Stress, Ozempic, lots of things. You got to work on yourself. This is very low self-esteem, and it's them promoting it. Look at his face as she tells him to move. Look. This has got to be the best threat. Oh shit, I clicked out. Hold on. This has got to be the best threat I ever got on motherfucking YouTube. Like, no kidding. I'm at a loss for words.
Water is getting there. I don't drink anymore. Everybody still thinks I do. But listen, I'm not bad. They think they have no idea what they're really talking
You guys
about.
were all up his ass in his ball sack.
That's the witch
When you
is sitting.
thought he
Well,
was right.
listen, she's a big girl. First of all, I'm going to tell you, she is. Boober. The way she's a big girl.
Slide over. Get your ass out of the camera.
I do. She's a big girl.
Get out. All I gotta do, honey, is sit on you. Game the fuck over. Yes, I'm proud that I'm a big bitch. At least you can keep me warm and one of them motherfuckers.
Boober. The way she's a big girl.
Slide over. Get your ass out of the camera.
Why? Oh, size don't matter. I get what you're saying. All you got to do is kick someone in the kneecaps. You'll fold. Then your big ass won't be able to get the fuck up. I did tell her, pull up next time you're in Pittsburgh, 1710 Leland. Like, this is like a crew of fucking circus clowns. Look, just listen to this shit for a minute.
Because the sad thing about it is everybody wants to run their flaps out.
Wait a minute. Before I even go on, you know what's really fucking sick about it? Is the fact that this was all built off of Summer Wells. Because Andrew's only here and only gained his subscriber because of a missing kid. And now this is what the fuck we got to deal with. This guy wouldn't be able to make his channel without Andrew. And Andrew wouldn't have been able to make a channel without Summer that built up so fucking fast. This pisses me off. Really, it does.
Facts first.
How you doing tonight?
Get down.
So, let's go there with Hay for just a couple more minutes. How is it that she messages me at 3:34 the other morning? Would you like me to read the messages? Because I will.
Yes, please.
Like,
And then she messages,
Haley, honey, why are you entertaining this? Why are you messaging him? You're causing just as many problems. And now this guy is like on a tirade, trying to make you look like a fool. I appreciate your channel, your mom. I think this shit's funny as fuck. It's definitely fucking entertaining and clownish, if that's what you're going for. But this man is, I have no words.
is me today also. Why? I'm good. You're gruff. How are you tonight?
Bandit, get down.
Thank you for joining. I'm just talking about bullshit.
She's putting you.
Typical,
Okay, hold on.
YouTube bullshit is what it is.
Right.
So how is it that Haley wants to talk to me and admit that she was wrong and all that? Well, why don't you do it on your live? Why don't you tell everybody that you still message me? You think I like doing it this way? I answered you back. I showed Tammy every goddamn message that I sent you today. Just like I showed Tammy every message that you sent me today. Okay? What am I hiding? I'm not hiding shit. Why should I hide anything? I don't need to. So why are you messaging me?
And then 5 minutes later, she wants to say you're an asshole, scumbag, and all that shit.
You know, you go from one thing to another. 1 minute you want to apologize. You want to say you were wrong. Da 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 da. You want me to talk. You want me to call you. I missed 2 audio calls from you.
Her chicken. She's awake.
Why are you calling me? Why are you even messaging me? And the sad thing about it is you're messaging me under the Blair Thomas account.
Bandit down.
Why? Because I think that's the only fucking account I didn't block.
How many accounts?
Every other account's blocked.
How many accounts do
What,
you
you don't want me to show all the messages? No one ever said anything about exposing your pictures.
All right, hang on.
You got that in your fucking little pea brain of yours.
I just don't stoop down to Andrew's level, Paula. So I only watch him when I want information, when there's something important going on, because this is what he does. It's like a tug of war. He comes out here and he got to fight with everybody. And then he brings his fucking bandit of fucking retards. Excuse my French, politically correct. I'm sorry. I don't mean it in any rude fashion. But he got to bring these jackass jagoffs out here. And they act like clowns. He's talking about Haley. Sinister.
Okay, because you want people to feel sorry for you, okay? Everybody can feel sorry for you all they want. I don't care. But I have the proof
Andrew, stop it.
of
Bandit.
what was said.
Don't you chopped at me.
Doesn't matter if I was in the wrong or if you were in the wrong. We were both in the wrong. Okay? But don't make everybody believe that I was the bad guy. And you wouldn't have all that shit to talk.
There's gonna be a naked panda bear sitting behind him soon.
If it was face to face.
Hey, you gonna put your hoodie on? It is a little chilly in here.
Here, hoodie?
Yeah, let me go get it for you.
Yeah, go get my hoodie.
I got you.
Yeah, go get my hoodie. What's not appropriate? Just leave him alone, Snow Angel. Let him continue. Come on. You want me to drop you a link? You want to come up on panel?
Oh shit. He's gonna break it.
He's talking about the panda bullshit. Where do you think we got the purple panda monsters from?
No. No. Snow Angel, you weren't supposed to take him out yet. I wanted to see what he had to say. Come on, Pete. So come on.
Because you got the hood up, that's why they're bothering you.
Who else? Who else wants to talk shit?
Hey, now it's gonna smell like Rob.
Who else wants to talk shit?
Dude, that gate. Oh my god, I thought it was
At least come on our panel and talk good shit.
You know,
Nipple!
you motherfuckers. I'm sorry, porn bomb. I porn bomb myself. Tell you like that.
I'm trying to find the part where this came up. I'm looking for me in chat. This shit's just unreal. And look who's in there. Dippy. Freaking Dippy holding a wrench. Go figure. Hold on. Where is my fucking comment? They probably deleted and blocked me. I guess we're just watching.
Wait till we get.
How long did you time them out for?
That's what that's why I asked her if you had that 40, because they have a newer version of his. That's perfectly good. It's only for 40.
Snow Angel, I don't understand why you're over there holding a fucking wrench.
Plug, and it's an HP, and it was at the same spot we went to today.
You know,
I'd rather get one that's brand new.
Yeah, like I did.
I would love for Ro to come up here.
Raw.
Absolutely. As a matter of fact,
Messenger.
let me see if I can message. Oh,
He walked right into all the dogs and didn't even
okay, I'll
care.
let him loose. Let him loose. Here we go.
Now the Almighty's coming out.
Jensen likes
Got
to
Gibbs
stay
coming
there,
out
though.
with the dogs. Come on, BB.
Just leave it open.
Yeah, Jensen will come out if he wants to. I'm more worried about the dogs.
No.
No, don't leave it open because I don't want the dogs to chew on their shoes.
No, they-
But now
There'll be two of them.
okay, he just does things for stock value. I'm not a very
Hi.
trusting person.
Eat your food. Don't talk to
You
the
know what? You know what, Disco? Andrew's Andrew. Andrew ain't gonna.
Look at your bow tie, Grizzy.
I asked him to throw me a link. Let's see what he does.
Still wants me to throw her a link.
How about you suck my big toe, bitch? You ain't getting one. I may not run this channel like I run my husband's, but you're not going to come up here and start your bullshit like you tried with my husband. And I'm going to stick up for Tammy right now, and you're not going to be sticking your cleavage in Rob's face either.
Yes, Mom.
I've watched your lives. That's all you fucking do is have half your tits hanging out on screen. Crystal.
First time.
Hell, I didn't trust Dippy when I first met her, but I gotta research people before I get to know anybody.
This is how they
I'm
talk.
the same way. Well, I'm not paranoid, but I'm the same way.
Jensen said, Gibbs, you're not going.
Hi, baby.
No, Jensen.
See, I told you, if I were to take any of the male dogs, it would be.
Why do you think I didn't
You're
have
taking it.
No, I said if I
Yeah,
would,
when Mama Bear
it would be
wanted
him
to.
because he's my little shadow.
Hear me?
Oh, baby.
Discovering I have seen
Little is the wrong word.
all around.
I know.
Yeah, I remember seeing Disco.
He's my big baby.
So I think you got enough issues without getting into anybody else's issues. And that's coming from Disco, Crystal.
So,
So if Disco says that,
There is.
guess what, girl? Doesn't look like you're getting a link.
No, because every time I even try to speak the truth when people want to know the truth,
Don't be a pig.
they turn it around and start
she was licking the
talking
sauce
shit
off
about
of
me.
All right. Pam says, I have a teacup chihuahua.
Jealous
Okay.
over
Being
what?
bad.
Talking to the wrong person. Jealous over what?
Oh, Crystal?
Yeah.
Oh, are you saying I'm jealous, honey? My tits are bigger than yours, so what do I got to be jealous about?
And they taste better too.
All right. Miss Pamela, I have a Mastiff, Pit Bull, Black Lab.
How would you know what my tits taste like, Andrew? I wouldn't let you know we're near them. And I don't know about that. I got some big ones here. I don't know, Alyssa. Something fucking wrong with you, dude. What is wrong with y'all? What's wrong with y'all? Someone want to tell me what's wrong with y'all?
Which I'll show you. I'll show you him if he allows me to let him come up here. Come here, Thor. Thor. Come see Daddy. Come here, Thor.
Nope, you got all the rest. You're
Come here,
fucked.
Thor. There's Thor. That's Thor. He is Mastiff, Pit Bull, and Black Lab.
He's
And
the
now you're
oldest.
fucked.
He's the oldest.
Grab the
He's
cake,
straight.
grab the bag.
We're going to watch the clown video one more time, and then I'm going to move on. We're going to go cover something else, because this is ridiculous. However, I'm flabbergasted.
Water sitting there. I don't drink anymore. Everybody still thinks I do. But listen, I'm not bad. They think they have no idea what they're really talking
You guys
about.
were all up his ass in his ball sack.
That's the witch
When you
that's sitting.
thought he
Well,
was
listen, she's a big girl. First of all, I'm going to tell you, she is. The way she's a big girl.
Slide over.
Get your ass
I want
out
to slide in the camera.
I do. She's a big girl.
Get out.
All I gotta do, honey, is sit on you. Game the fuck over. Yes, I'm proud that I'm a big bitch.
At least you can keep me warm in the winter,
She
motherfucker.
is. Move. The way she's a big girl.
Slide over.
Get your ass
I
out.
want to slide in the camera.
I do. She's a big girl.
Get out.
All I gotta do, honey, is sit on you. Game the fuck over. Yes, I'm proud that I'm a big bitch.
At least you can keep me warm in the winter, motherfucker.
Unreal. Okay, hold on. Ooh. I had a Ziggy live up earlier and I lost it. The one we were watching. So I'm going to have to find that. Give me 1 second here. That's just unreal. I have no words. Tree trimmers. This. Ryan, for some reason I can't find it. What's this? Yes, here we go. Back to the call we were listening to earlier. What do you think? It's much better than Andrew. That's scary. That's some scary ass shit.
And she said she don't know what happened to the girl. Is she okay? Or Oh my God. Did she describe what the lady or what the girl, anything about her?
Yeah, she had short hair. Well, she can remember about her. Because she said she thought about going out herself, overdosing, so they could take her to the hospital to go. And after she said that, she said she just forgot about that idea.
Did she know if the girl was like alive or when, I mean.
She was breathing, but she said, she was in bad shape. She is, she is for narco.
I can't believe that.
Is she saying Dawn did this to some girl? I can't remember where we left off. Let's go back a few minutes.
There, like if a girl got pregnant, he would send them to have an abortion. And that was that.
So she doesn't think it's possible that he has anything to do with Summer's disappearance? The Playboy guy, like maybe.
No.
Because I was.
Well, he doesn't think it's good. He said kids affected his money.
So he didn't even deal with underage girls or anything that, or you don't know?
No. He said all the girls that there were at least of age. That she knew of. He said the one.
I think this was the Playboy guy they were talking about. He didn't deal with underage girls. They didn't see the kids there. That's where we left off. But he was like hurting this other girl. All right. I got it. Just had to remember.
The body in the house became old in her 20s. She was younger than her, but not underage.
So is this girl, is this girl a friend of yours or?
Yeah, I've known her since she's been a baby.
Oh,
wow. Yeah. But she was a good girl until her dad died. When her dad died, she just lost. She was haywire. She was wild. And I said she was in Knoxville dancing at the club and just got into all this mess.
So she danced at the Mouse here?
The Mouse was here, yeah.
Yeah, I've heard, Fred mentioned.
She made a lot of money there.
Did you know Jody Sue?
I don't know. I never asked her.
I heard Jody Sue. Well, yeah, I really am interested. She knows who Andy is, and I see the pictures. Do you know if the guy that came with Dawn was the same person each time?
Yeah, she said it was always the same guy.
She didn't say whether.
She didn't know his name. She said she really never wanted to know his name, really.
She didn't know, she didn't describe him in any way.
She said he was a younger guy. He was younger than Dawn. Or Donnie, if she called him.
Sorry, I had my mic on. Hi, what I was saying was the thing earlier that I said about this part was Dawn went to Fred's and asked Fred to go to Knoxville with him and be the crack fairy. So if this lady's saying it's always the same guy that shows up with Dawn, wouldn't that imply, Ziggy, that same guy is Fred? Because why would Dawn go to Fred and ask Fred to take him to the dealers' houses if Fred doesn't know who the dealers are? This is how you get yourself caught up. And hi, I hope you can get some sleep, honey.
And one reason she learned Donnie's name is because he was a regular, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She said that they didn't have a lot of drugs running in and out of that, so there wasn't a lot of traffic that they would be delivering to other people to, dispense elsewhere. So they didn't have a lot of traffic in there. The people working in there was usually for sex.
Huh. The
ones that didn't know Playboy very well, apparently he knows him from prison.
He knows Playboy from prison?
Right.
Dawn does?
Yes, that's how he knows him to start with.
I wonder what prison. I don't know. See, that's how they mailed prison. See, so I wonder how long Dawn has been going there because she was there 10 months and she said since she's been there. Yeah, but I'm trying to think the last time that he would have been in prison though. I don't know. I think like quite a bit of years of prison. Wait, Playboy did quite a few years? Or? Yeah, he done a few years, I think, in prison. Do you know what for? Or?
Another thing is they're saying this guy was a pimp. Well, pimps don't go telling their women what they do in life. They smack their women around and they abuse them and they make them sell their bodies. It ain't like this guy sitting there having conversation with this prostitute, if you catch what I'm saying. So this is full of shit. This is bullshit. This is complete bullshit. All of it, Ziggy.
I think it was manslaughter, murder, something like that. Maybe murder or something. It was a murder charge, killing someone. Murder or manslaughter. She said it was for killing somebody somehow. She didn't know how. She never asked the details. Okay. She tried to just keep him, calm. And how old did she say he was? Does she know? He's probably in his early 50s, late 50s. She said he's 60, but he's in his 50s. But he don't look it. She said he looks like he's in his 30s. Right. That's why black people, they're so lucky. They look young for forever. Yeah. They look, they did it. Yeah, they look younger longer, usually. She said that she had thought about, overdosing herself, thinking she could get to a hospital to get away. And that a girl had done that once before. They took her to the hospital to get help, and apparently totally got heroin. Yeah. And had his two guys go pretty much sneak her out of the hospital, brought her back to the hotel room, or to the hotel, and within 2 hours again, she overdosed again, and he started just to take her and get rid of her, and they just took her number out somewhere. Well, she said she didn't have that idea no more either. So they picked her up from the hospital and had her dumped somewhere. No, they brought her back to the hotel after they picked her from the hospital, but she was okay then. She came back and done more drugs. And overdosed again. And he said just take her and get rid of her. They just took her and dumped her out somewhere. And she said she don't know what happened to the girl, or she was okay, or. Oh my God! Did she describe what the lady or what the girl, anything about her? No, she had short hair. Well, she can remember about her because she said she thought about her.
So this is a girl Dawn supposedly saved. Dude, I'm done with this. We're going to Ziggy's channel. I meant to get something about tree cutters. That's how we got into that. Let's go see what else Ziggy got going on here, since she seems to be... Oh, this shit.
Which something new came out about that. Fred remembered on recording that, so this should be on recording, or is on recording, Andy mentioning something about stopping by Frank. Okay, what people don't understand is they're looking like into the wrong people as far as like who's connected to that area or those people, because yeah, Fred talked about how Andy had mentioned stopping by when he was looking for Dobbs on the 14th. So the 14th, I want to get this right. Hopefully I'm not repeating it wrong. I don't know if Fred knows.
A new name comes out, and now all of a sudden Andy mentions stopping to see Randy Paul or whoever, Frank Hill or somebody, on a day Summer went missing. So the story grows with each name and with each lead and with each tip. Everything that comes out, Ziggy got an explanation for, and Fred knows everything. Andy is always involved. What the fuck is going on here? Ziggy, why don't you tell us this at the beginning, especially since Fred was recording, right?
As I'm live, but hopefully he'll come in here. And I know it was I know he said it was the 14th that Andy talked about stopping by Frankie Hills on the way when he was going to Bailington. But that would have been the...
And she gets stranger and stranger and stranger looking, and her eyes get crazier and crazier. I don't know what it is. There's just something off about this woman.
14th. But that's odd. That's weird, though, to know that Andy was stopping by that area around, right there at that area that law enforcement is focused on. Which I had no idea about this. This is like... Fred was like sitting there, and you guys go watch how it happened. It was during our live yesterday. He's like, and that's how things come to him sometimes. Like, well, he'll start thinking about, we'll start talking about something, and something will come up. And he's like, he remembered Andy talking about when he was, so when Fred was recording, Dawn, Candace, and Andy and them, like on the, he said it was the 16th. Andy mentioned, I think he said it was the 16th. Andy mentioned stopping by Frankie Hills and talking to him on the 14th.
And you could see as the light bulb goes off in her head and she starts to tell us all these elaborate lies that grow. Ziggy, how do you know that much? Why does it grow?
I wonder what they were talking about.
Bullshit.
I wonder what that's all about. And then that just proves that Andy has a connection to those people over there. I mean, we know that he's related, obviously. So is Fred. So is a bunch of people.
As I said, Marlena Crawford, Karen Renfro, Karen Renfro's son, Ricky Crawford, the list, Marlena Crawford, Frank Light, they're probably all related. Ziggy, this doesn't take the suspects list to Andy. And I don't believe you when you say, oh, suddenly on the 14th, Andy said, let me remember. Wait, did he say it was the 16th when he was recording? You're sitting there, we can see the light bulbs going off in your head as you're speaking. With each lie that grows. And now you'll have to go tell Fred about it. And Fred's going to have to come back and say something too. Speaking of which, where's Fred? Ain't it about time for him to go to Knoxville and check in?
But that is very, very, very weird. We need to ask Andy about that. Why he stopped by Frankie's on the 14th. And why he hasn't talked about that to anybody. That is weird. Don't you guys think? Yeah, I know purple. Thank you. I made this necklace with when I was doing like resin and stuff.
And it's ugly.
Hanging out with you guys. Let's
He
see.
said he'd seen Frankie out working on a Jeep.
Oh, he didn't stop by though?
Huh?
Did he stop by?
Yeah, he said he stopped because he seen Frankie working on a Jeep and was going to tell him that he had some parts if he needed them.
So there's more in there. That's not just him stopping. There's details too. A Jeep. You know, there's more. Notice how Fred has details and these other people.
Ziggy, they don't want a Jeep. They want a red truck. They're looking for a red truck. They want to know what trucks and vehicles were on the road that day. When you talked to Pruitt, he wanted to hear about the blue truck. You said Chad was down there. Chad drives a blue truck. You'll put your own friend in danger, Ziggy.
just like tell like these when you remember something from
And it
memory.
wasn't on the side of Frankie because he said that Frankie was across the road at that barn.
So that means he was over at the other side, which would have been on Paul's property, right?
Yeah, it was actually back corner of Paul's property on the road.
So he saw Frankie out working on a Jeep, and he stopped to let him know he had some parts.
Yeah,
if
that's what he said. Yeah.
And this was on the 16th.
Yeah.
That's interesting because that tells you that he was talking to these people around that time. Isn't that weird? Don't you think? That just shows he's connected. I mean,
I just know that he talked about stopping there and seeing.
Yeah, but did you know that they were close or anything? I mean, I know you know that they had. Did you know of them hanging out all
I
the time?
just assumed the way he said it, just seen Frankie out working on that Jeep on the side of the road there across from his house there, and that's that barn. And he had stopped just to let him know if he needed parts, he had some. I didn't think nothing about it at the time, you know. And it could just been stopping there to let him know he just had parts. I don't know. I just state what Andy said.
Let's watch what he's. We're not gonna. I don't know that about Purple. So, yeah. I'm sure there's other channels on here that would love to talk to you. If you go over to the, there's a bunch of haters that don't like her. But over here, I don't have a problem with Purple, and I never have heard that. But I guess that's her own personal business, if that's what she said too. I've never heard that though. I guess
it's just crazy to me how elaborate and how every name that comes up happened to be on the road on the 14th, the 15th, the 16th. Andy was hanging with them, Andy this, Andy that. She has an obsession with Andy, just like Six Up has an obsession with her. It's strange to me how she doesn't attack Six Up back, but she'll attack everybody else. You know? Yeah, the all-seeing, all-knowing Oracle, Fred, and Ziggy. Let's switch over. I want to go to Donna's last. Oh, excuse me. I've had hiccups all day.
Serafina, and she is joining me tonight to talk about the Idaho 4 case, which took place on, I think we all know, but November 13th, 2022. And she's channeled that case. As a matter of fact, she channeled it very, very early on.
That's the wrong one. Part 1. Hold on. I had the wrong thing on. So did they take part 3 off? Hold on.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for being here.
They took part 3 off? Why do they do that? Wow, my live is sucking tonight. Did you see Summer went missing and was talking to the public at the Wells house? And a red truck in a video, you could see the red truck passing by. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and the horse. There was a horse, wasn't there? All right, let's go back to part 2. Finish that off.
I was asking him to stop. You were asking him to stop, but he was.
But wasn't he was that type of cat.
And then he joined in the chorus. And he stood up trying to leave. Just leave. Get out. Stop. More crying.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's go to my community post because we already watched the most of this and went over it. I'm shocked on it. Sweetie Pie Low took part 3 off. Oh, here, Ziggy's post. Did anybody see this? Looking through the vault, here's an interesting email where I was basically begging JLR to talk to Fred. I begged people for years, but everyone was too scared to go further than Simpson Lane down Ben Hill Road. The date of this email is June 27th, 2022. The Candace pregnancy situation mentioned in this email, Fred remembers happening at Bill Benton's, not at 110, but interesting nonetheless. Oh, no, Ziggy, what happened here? I'm not sharing. Hold on. Laura had a big story about going up there to get the blue truck, and Candace stood up and said, "Yeah, I'm pregnant." So now how does that happen to Bill Benton's when they're going to Dawn's house to get the blue truck? Do you see how her stories are ever changing? And then to feel comfortable enough to write JLR a email like this worries the fuck out of me. Hey, it is Ziggy. Can you please go down and talk to Fred next time you are down that way? It looks like you are still in the area, or maybe you are just posting content from when you were there during the Vigil week. Anyways, I am ready. I'm really wanting someone else to go down there and talk to Fred to get a real feel for him. He is super interesting to talk to and is very nice. His wife's name is Laura, and she is always there. However, it might freak you out to just walk up to the door because it's weird where it is located. But you will need to know if Fred is home. If you see an old black truck in the driveway, the truck Fred was driving, Ziggy, the dad's black Ford Ranger up on Simpson. Oh, yeah. Okay. At the house where Dawn tried to take the baby from, that TT sent me pictures of. Yeah. His wife is always there, but she is not nearly as knowledgeable about the area and the people around there. Fred's grandpa on his dad's side is actually Ben Hill himself, who Ben Hill Road is named after. He may not want to be on camera, but he didn't seem to mind being a voice recorded. One thing I cannot say on my channel that is, and then it cuts off. So how close are you and JLR, Ziggy, that you could just email him like that and ask him, hey, why don't you go down and talk to Fred? Do you understand what you're putting out is just proof of something, that you're into something that you shouldn't be into? In my opinion, anyway. I'm speculating here, but this doesn't seem right. Do you know JLR made it to my dad's borderland? Ziggy, did you tell him how to get there? I'm curious. All right. Let's go back. What else do I got going on here? Oh, there's a missing Mike Lamb. I want to watch that before we leave. Tabby Cat. Somebody wanted to watch Tabby Cat's video earlier. Let's do that.
Good morning, everybody. It is Tabby Cat. Nice to see you guys through my screen here. Sorry. It's been one of those mornings. However, we're going to talk about something very, very important. Ziggy and Fred, you two are a bunch of fucking perverted morons. Uh-huh. Killer Looks put out a video about this place called Lodge. Timberfell, it's called. Well, I pulled up their website. You failed to show some things and read some information, you freaking moron. And I'm going to make sure I
have a question for you guys. How many of you listen to WCIA, to Wicca? I don't want to attack somebody, and I didn't even know that I wanted to come out here and do this, but I'm going to do it because I like Wicca. She has a different approach to things. She looks at the pictures. However, I think she sounds an awful lot like another creator. Give me 1 minute here. Actually, let me go to my history because I have the perfect video pulled up.
No words to describe how that statement makes me feel. Chris McDonough was the opposite of helpful for Summer Wells. The opposite.
Who else has been helpful? Reverend Donna. Very helpful.
One minute here. Where did you go?
And they're right in front of us. If we don't start to look, how the hell are we going to find them?
Oh, I keep switching. Hold on. What the hell am I doing wrong here? Give me a minute, guys. I'm having a bad live tonight. Okay, let me open a second tab.
Very helpful. Notice that they're all using a different tone.
With any current events, I'm asking for world of...
Chris McDonough was the opposite of helpful for Summer Wells. The opposite.
Who else has been helpful? Reverend Donna.
How are we going to find them? Huh, you guys? Here's the middle picture, and I took the purple out. This is Summer Moon in the same seat that the TBI used as an image the day that they had their first news conference. How is this?
No words to describe how that statement makes me feel. Chris McDonough was the opposite of helpful for Summer Wells.
I'm going to demand that I see both of their faces. Anybody else hear it, or is it just me? Tragedy Pimps Exposed. Let's listen again.
Chris McDonough was the opposite of helpful for Summer Wells. The opposite.
Who else has been helpful? Reverend Donna.
How is it possible that people could actually look at these pictures of Summer and think that they're the same little girl?
For Summer Wells. The opposite.
Who else has been helpful? Reverend Donna.
To describe how that statement makes me feel. Chris McDonough was the opposite of helpful for Summer Wells. The opposite.
They're not. Summer Moon Wells was taken. Summer Moon Wells was taken. Summer Moon Wells times 10 was taken. This was all done prior to June 15th.
Who else has been helpful? Reverend John. John's been very, very helpful.
Describe how that statement makes me feel.
Let's try it again.
Prior to June 15th. You need to look inside the pictures of the people that were there in the beginning.
Chris McDonough was the opposite of helpful for Summer Wells. The opposite.
I say we need to, they sound similar, but you're not sure. I think they sound extremely similar. And there's actually a part in that video of Wicca where she says the word opposite, but it's not so enhanced. It's not like the opposite, but it sounds exactly the same. I'll give you guys each the links. You can go look for yourself, but neither of these ladies have ever showed their damn face. I think they need to show their faces, and this is why. They cause confusion, especially when people sound so similar. I think they sound exactly alike. My husband did too, sitting here listening to it. All right, let's go to Canva. And the fact that Tragedy Pimps Exposed is over there playing games with Fred's sister bothers me. Her and Six Up's relationship is just extremely too close to me. They're sisters or something, in my opinion. I'm just guessing. I know Benny's over there kissing their asses. I don't know what the fuck that's about. Let me go to my uploads and see what I've uploaded recently. Ah, how about this? I got bits of part 3.
That kind of way you said it, it kind of made me think of the first Sensible, the old Sensible tunnel. I don't know, it just kind of made me have that feel kind of. It's on private property.
Environment when covering
and they used to do sacrifices and stuff in that tunnel years ago.
Wow. And they would still want to do them there.
Yeah.
People that are into it would still want to go there and do things.
Yeah. See, that Sensible tunnel ain't the Sensible tunnel that everybody shows online and stuff that they're driving through. This one is on.
Fred, the whole Sensible Tunnel thing came about because Candace had pictures at the actual Sensible Tunnel with Summer's picture. That's how that came out. There's no other significance to the area except for you and Ziggy keep fucking bringing it up.
On private property next to the Rotherwood Mansion. And it's connected in with the Rotherwood Mansion. And it's just like 4 foot wide or something other, just like a narrow tunnel that you walk through for a pretty good ways.
Let me zoom.
Okay. And so in it.
Let me zoom this in and replay it. No. Hold on. Let's zoom it in just on Ziggy and Fred. Watch her faces, the way she looks at him. Like, does she approve with what he's saying? Did he say something he shouldn't have said? Is she mad about it? Just watch the way she acts towards him.
I mean, that kind of way you said it kind of made me think of the first Sensible, the old Sensible tunnel.
What's going on with my shit?
I don't know. It just kind of.
I'm having a really bad live, guys. I apologize.
I kind of
Andrew threw me off.
You said it kind of made me think of the first sense about the old sense about tunnel. I don't know. It just kind of made me have that feel kind of. It's on private property.
I gotta clean my damn cookies.
And they used to do sacrifice.
Guys, bear with me 1 minute. I'm gonna clean my cookies. I might have to log out and log back in super quick. Give me 1 second. I'm having a bad fucking night here. I apologize. Give me 1 second.
I kind of way you said it kind of made me think of the first sense about the old sense about tunnel. I don't know. It just kind of made me have that feel kind of.
I'm back.
It's on private property.
I just want to watch Ziggy. Watch our faces.
And they used to do sacrifices and stuff in that tunnel years ago.
Wow. And they would still want to do them
Just
there.
be my clip.
Yeah.
People that are into it would still want to go there and do things.
Yeah, I will wait as soon as I get a chance.
That sense about tunnel ain't the sense about tunnel that everybody shows online and stuff that they're driving through. This
Oh my
one
God,
is
what is going
on
on?
private property next to the.
Let me try to stop sharing it and then reshare. Let me refresh it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm having a horrible live. It happens.
I mean, that kind of way you said it, it kind of made me think of the first sense about the old sense about tunnel. I don't know. It just kind of made me have that feel kind of. It's on private property. And they used to do sacrifices and stuff in that tunnel years ago.
Did she just whisper to him?
Wow. And they would still want to
Yo,
go there.
what?
People that are into it would still want to go there and do things.
And stuff in that tunnel years ago.
Wow. And they would still
She
want to go
whispers.
there.
Listen.
Yeah.
People that are into it would still want to go there and
Turn
do
it up.
things.
Yeah. See, that Sensible tunnel ain't the Sensible tunnel that everybody shows online and stuff that they're driving through. This one is on private property next to the Rotherwood Mansion. And it's connected in with the Rotherwood Mansion. And it's just like 4 foot wide or something other, just like a narrow tunnel that you walk through for a pretty good ways.
Okay. And so so to note then that it went from the showing to and then it goes to this tunnel. So like the order that it's going is like, and they'll keep going round and round. So yeah, it's notable that they go from talking about what happened to her to this tunnel. Okay.
And then see, that tunnel too is next to railroad tracks and a river and interstate and stuff too.
Okay. And you know what? That reminds me, audience, for those of you who research things, Fred said that he heard they found a body or some bones or something somewhere around there under a bridge, and they haven't released any information. So if you can dig that information up, maybe do a FOIA, and let me know, email me.
How long ago was that, Fred? How long ago did they find that?
That's been a year and a half or something ago.
Okay. And they've never released any information about it.
I've not heard nothing about it yet.
Yeah. Okay. So anybody in the audience listening that wants to take that one on, that would be good to find out who the bones, if they were an adult or a child. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Dude, we're going to watch that one again. I'm going to put another clip on, but we're going to watch this one again. Watch her. She whispers. I didn't go back far enough.
That kind of way you said it kind of made me think of the first Sensible, the old Sensible tunnel. I don't know. It just kind of made me have that feel. Kind of. It's on private property, and made me have that feel kind of.
Oh my God, Ziggy, you're busted.
I mean, that kind of way you said it kind of made me think of the first Sensible, the old Sensible tunnel. I don't know. It just kind of made me have that feel kind of.
She was whispering to him. She was telling him what the fuck to say.
It's on private property, and they used to do sacrifices and stuff in that tunnel years ago.
Wow. And they would still want.
Let's move on to the next one. It's not that Sensible tunnel, Fred. There was a picture of Summer in front of the Sensible tunnel, which is why that was even brought up. All right, next clip. What did I clip here?
My daughter saw that. I see my daughter. It's like she has Summer with her, which makes me feel like Summer is crossed. I got big chills on my legs. Summer is crossed. Summer here. Yeah, super strong chills.
I went over there because her daughter.
So Summer is with you right now, then? Yeah, maybe Summer's with my daughter. This time it's really weird. My daughter's holding a newborn, like a newborn baby.
Because her daughter's holding a newborn. Her daughter's holding Summer. Her daughter passed away, and now she's putting her daughter with a child that her daughter never met, and Donna Serafina never met, as far as we know.
My daughter's holding it. I see my daughter. It's like she has Summer with her, which Makes me feel like summer is crossed. I have big chills on my legs. Summer is crossed. Summer here, yeah, super strong chills on my legs right now, both legs. So summer is with you right now, then? Yeah, summer's with my daughter. This time it's really weird. My daughter's holding a newborn, like a newborn baby.
Summer is with my daughter. Is that not some sick shit? Yeah, he was going off script. I just busted her. If you listen and turn it up on your end, if you have a good enough computer or headphones, put them in. You can hear her whispering to him. You can't quite understand what she's saying, but you can hear the... It's crazy. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Grandbaby came in. He likes to lay on my little cot I bought. Did you guys see my cot? I bought myself a little cot for my office so I could sleep in here and stuff. All right, let's go to the next one.
She's also holding the hand and Summer's holding her hand. Okay, pause it for a minute. Why is my daughter holding a newborn baby with Summer? And that makes me wonder about the newborn baby that Candace had that allegedly they put up for adoption.
Oh my God.
Do you remember that?
Yeah. She was supposed to have one and give it up before dawn. They got to the hospital and stuff.
But there's a baby with Summer in spirit. Okay, go on. Someone should look into that. Where's that baby?
That could have been the first sacrifice.
Where's that
I'm
baby?
just saying.
Or it's something. It's something. I don't know what, but it's notable.
I would not be surprised if there was other babies or children that,
Jody would know.
Because a lot of times these people have babies without birth certificates on purpose so they could sell them later.
They sure
That was something big that we talked about early on the case, is how Fred swore Candace was pregnant soon before Summer went missing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and who was it? It was Laura. Laura swore it.
Oh, okay.
6 months before, she said that she said it herself specifically. She said when they went up there, it was when you guys...
Let's do the math here. Dawn went to Utah in October, right? October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. Candace would have been 1 month pregnant when Dawn hit her and she was drinking and the police came. Do you think for 1 second, Ziggy, nobody else, why is it you're the only person that's saying Candace was pregnant? You don't hear Allie say it. You don't hear Prayer Gordon say it for anybody she's interviewed. You don't hear, basically the people interviewed, right? You don't hear the people closest, Marlena, anybody. None of them say Candace was pregnant except for you. That don't make no sense. They stay making up that Candace had like a clown car pussy.
She's also holding the hand and Summer's holding her hand. Okay, pause it for a minute. Why is my daughter holding a newborn baby with Summer? And that makes me wonder about the newborn baby that Candace had that allegedly they put up for adoption. Do you remember that?
Yeah. She was supposed to have one and give it up before dawn. They got to the hospital and stuff.
But there's a baby with Summer in spirit. Okay, go on. Someone should look into that. Where's that baby?
That could have been the first sacrifice. I'm just
How
saying.
can you look into it?
It's
How?
something. It's something.
Something that ain't real.
It's notable.
It seems like when I put this as a
She's
background.
also holding the hand and Summer's holding her hand. Okay, pause it for a minute. Why is my daughter holding a newborn baby with Summer? And that makes me wonder about the newborn baby that Candace had that allegedly they put up for adoption.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, she was supposed to have one and give it up before dawn. They got to the hospital and stuff.
But there's a baby with Summer in spirit.
Remember that? But
Okay,
now
go
it
on.
happened to Bill Benton.
Someone should look into that. Where's that baby?
That could have been the first sacrifice. I'm just saying.
Or it's something. It's something. I don't know what, but it's notable.
Ziggy can't keep her stories straight. First, Laura says Candace, they went up to get the blue truck. So, Candace stood up and said, "Yeah, I'm pregnant. So what?" And Laura made that big face and that big this to do about it. But now Ziggy's saying that they went to Bill Benton's, and that's where they said that she was pregnant at. That's where they saw her pregnant at, not up on the hill. Why did you change your story, Ziggy? All right, let's move on. What else did I clip here?
Okay, could you stop it there? Okay, so that water mill is super important. It's in every single reading I have. It is literally the place where they went and rolled her down the ravine. So wherever that water wheel is, it could be an old mill that's broken down. It could be an old mill that was turned into a restaurant. It could be a 10-foot high little personal thing on someone's property. I don't know, but it will have like the water wheel, whatever. And it even could be like there's the old mill road, in Rogersville. So everything I see could also be a name of a street or something too. Yeah. And but it's in every reading. So it's super important because that's where they threw her off. That is the landmark that says, okay, go right down the ravine here, right by the creek. This is where she's at. Literally.
I was trying to think where any of them that far as mills, like.
Now they're looking for a mill. It was a barn, a mill. So, Donna, we got to have a barn, a mill, a ravine, a creek. How do you have all that on one property? Like right there, like that, in one area, 1 acre? A lake, a fish, a monster, an alien. What else is coming? Your deceased daughter, a newborn baby, Darren from Bewitched. The list goes on and on.
Okay, could you stop it there? Okay, so that water mill is super important. It's in every single reading I have. It is literally the place where they went and rolled her down the ravine. So wherever that water wheel is, it could be an old mill that's broken down. It could be an old mill that was turned into a restaurant. It could be a 10-foot high little personal thing on someone's property. I don't know, but it will have like the water wheel, whatever. And it even could be like there's the old mill road, in Rogersville. So everything I see could also be a name of a street or something too. Yeah. And but it's in every reading. So it's super important because that's where they threw her off. That is the landmark that says, okay, go right down the ravine here, right by the creek. This is where she's at. Literally.
I was trying to think where any of them that far as mills like that. There's that one in Gatlinburg on the main drag. Then there's one in Abingdon, Virginia. That's at like a park like place.
But isn't there one on, okay, so there's Old Mill Road. So is there an old broken down mill there that's not running or something?
I don't know if they are or not, to be honest.
Stop.
Do you think it would still be standing? Because it doesn't need to be something that's in operation. It's just that this is a landmark to where her body is.
And I was trying to think. I've seen a mill around, an old mill with like a building, kind of. Seemed like it's out off of Horton Highway or 93 Highway right there somewhere. It's kind of back off the edge of a field like, and I'm trying to think exactly where it's at. Seemed like it's off of 93 Highway before you in between Fall Branch and Kingsport.
Oh, so it's not that far then.
No.
Okay, so that's something to keep in mind.
You can see it from 93 Highway. It's just not too far off the road. 100 yards or so.
So people have been sending me.
Oh, do I remember because she used the word sidewinder, which really bothers me because that was the name of my father's land. He lived on Sidewinder Road. You have to go down Crooked. It's like a sidewinder. Yeah, I remember. And then JLR lands on my dad's property. Just fucking weird as hell. And there goes
Meals and stuff. So just remember that when you hear, because like they'll end up being about 20 different things, and when you put it all together, it might be like, okay, now I think I know what she's talking about. But that's why I wanted to pause it to tell you that is in every single reading. That is the key landmark as to this is now go down the ravine. That's where they put her body.
Why do you keep saying
okay, go ahead.
Survived, Donna? We all know that that's probably gonna be the outcome. But why do you constantly put such tragedy on Summer? Why is it SA? They threw her down a ravine. They beat her. They threw her in here. They made a snuff film. You literally said they made a snuff film. I want to punch you in the face. I know I never can, but I would love to meet you face to face. And I don't even give a fuck if that's some bullying shit. I really don't. The shit you say that flies out of your mouth, that shit shouldn't be flying out of your damn mouth.
I'm ready for more information.
I'll never meet you to be able to do that, and I'll never do that, but I'm telling you, you deserve it.
I'm ready for more information. I'm seeing where you it's like a homemade milkshake place, and then I'm seeing a candy cane colored straw again. So the candy cane, like remember the candy shop at I like saying Kingsborough, which is interesting because I think it's Kingsport and something borough, but whatever. Oh, there's like these different places. Okay, so they're blending. But the other place, anyways, where the candy store is. Because I'm seeing the milkshake. It's a homemade milkshake where, where they serve it in a nice cold fashion glass and has a little whipped cream on it. Yeah, I got chills. I see Summer has a milkshake there. I feel like, they talk there. Like, this person who's doing this might sit down at the table with them there even, just trying to get a feel for her or make her think that he's a decent person, so that she wouldn't be scared if and when. I feel like he goes up and buys her, like, a little bag of candy. It's in clear cellophane, so she likes that. I don't know why it's holding in front of my face like there's one piece of licorice, one little egg-shaped thing. There's not a whole lot of candy, but it's enough for some kids like you. And I feel like that the guy who's doing this is that Darren character. Darren from Bewitched. They don't show me the actual face of the person, and I think that's just for my own protection. But, these things always make you wonder if on surveillance camera that they would see this person with that family. Oh, Gatlinburg. Is this Gatlinburg? It's hard to ask questions because it breaks it. Is this a city other than Gatlinburg?
Okay, you can pause it. So I think I've always thought it was this one candy store up there in Gatlinburg or whatever when they went there. I think the keys to finding it, like maybe or maybe a listener also might track this down, is who around that time period was using red and white straws. That's not a common straw, like a red and white swirl straw. And who makes homemade milkshakes? I asked on artificial intelligence. There was like only 3 or 4 places that made homemade milkshakes. One of them.
So now it's somewhere with homemade milkshakes. How does it have a Dykes? Not a Dykes. How does it have a mill, a barn, a Darren, a gazebo? Donna, you've said so many things. What appended to the mirrors she saw? Yeah, what happened to the mirrors she saw? That's what I'm saying. The carousel. Remember the carousel? So which one of your predictions are going to come true, Donna? Or are you just throwing out a bunch of shit so that when something comes out, you can say, see, I told you so? You're just throwing it all out there, huh? Sick. Darren's there. Darren's giving her the bag of candy. We should go listen to her first prediction next time I'm live.
Is up there in Gatlinburg. But do you have any ideas, Fred?
Not really on that.
Yeah. So I'm thinking this is when they were taken about a week or so before Summer went missing. They went up on a day trip to Gatlinburg and Wonderworks. And that was the showing because they were showing me them going all over on a different reading, and they were showing this Darren character trailing them by about 20 feet. Like they knew he was there, but the purpose was to get pictures of Summer, not be with them. Yeah. But then they stopped together at the milkshake place. And I'm guessing, I don't know for sure. Okay, so the boys, I would think would have seen this guy, but maybe they're smart enough to say, okay, now go there, like when I signal you. And then Grandma takes the boys somewhere else for an hour while Summer sits there with her mom and has a milkshake with this guy.
Yes. She was in Gatlinburg the week before Summer went missing, supposedly.
Oh, yeah, that's what.
The week before Summer went missing. So how would she be with Darren the day Summer goes missing when she's at the damn horse pond and at her house with the boys? Lots of proof she was home. It takes time to drive to Gatlinburg and back.
Don told me. Don Wells told me himself that she was up in Gatlinburg.
Oh, yeah.
Like he was doing everything to throw her under the bus to me. And then I asked him, I said, well, would you want me to solve this if it meant Candace going to prison? And he said, no.
Dead giveaway.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sounds like.
Dead giveaway that Dawn's talking to the fucking psychics that he hates, right? Dead giveaway. He don't believe in psychics and he's all about God. But he's talking to Serafina, Dusty. There's a gunfight at the bottom of the hill with Juanita and whoever. Oh, okay. Let's see, where are we at now? That was 3:46. I got 2 clips left and then I'm going to head off. I had a horrible live tonight.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
go ahead.
Hold on, real quick before you do that. I'd written down a quote came directly from
I actually
Don.
got the whole live.
I want to read it to you.
Do it one night.
Let me see if I can find it. Good. I think it's here. He said, someone has hurt her, probably S-ually beating the F out of her, killed her. That was a direct quote from John in the last 4 years.
Yeah.
It was also
how do you do that to your own child? How do you do that? I can't even imagine. I would have stood in the road to protect my child.
Absolutely.
You know, this is crazy to think that any parent would actually put their child in this situation for any reason.
I know. It's crazy.
Okay.
He didn't, Donna. That's not what he did. He said, how do I know somebody's not out there doing those things to my daughter? He said it on shares. He said it on a couple panels. Prayer Gardens, Ernie's, Doug's. It's a thought. Could you imagine your child being missing and you have to think about all the bad things that could be going on with your child? You think that that's not normal to run through his head? I know that's what I would be thinking, like, oh my God, what's going on with my daughter? No, I agree, the sacrificial shit, the Knoxville shit, there's a lot of weird shit about Dawn. But for me, that's not all that strange because, God, I don't even know what I would be thinking if I couldn't find one of my babies. No, her name ain't Light Moonshine. She's from New York, this Juanita. No, I think they were all dated. I think you could see when they went. They were all shown, all the dates. Candace posted them all on her Facebook with the dates while they were there. All right, so this is the 55, and now I got a 7.
Oh yeah, that's what Don told me. Don Wells told me himself that she was up in Gallimard.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to show. Don Wells told me himself. But all right, guys, that's all I have for you tonight. This has been a horrible live. I'll make up for it tomorrow. I apologize. I had computer problems and all kinds of shit. Andrew threw me off. How about before we go, we watch this one more time? Hold on. Let me find it. I gotta go to my page. We'll share this. I'd really like to know, for you Bushwatchers and those that come to watch later, do you think them two voices sound alike? I do. And this is what I got threatened with tonight. It's the best threat I ever had here.
Water is hitting that. I don't drink anymore. Everybody still thinks I do. But listen, I'm not bad. They think they have no idea what they're really talking
You guys
about.
were all up his ass in his ball sack.
That's the witch
When you
is sitting.
thought he
Well,
was right.
listen, she's a big girl. First of all, I'm going to tell you, she is. The way she's a big girl.
Slide over.
Get your ass
I want to slide in the camera.
I do. She's a big girl.
Get out.
All I gotta do, honey, is sit on you. Game the fuck over. Yes, I'm proud that I'm a big bitch.
At least she can keep me warm in the winter, motherfucker. Move. The way she's a big girl.
Slide over.
Get your ass
I want to slide in the camera.
I do. She's a big girl.
Get out.
All I gotta do, honey, is sit on you. Game the fuck over. Yes, I'm proud that I'm a big bitch.
At least she can keep me warm in the winter, motherfucker.
And with that, I'm going to say peace and love. I'll see you tomorrow. Sorry my live sucked. I promise the next one will be better. You guys all have a good night. Good night.